Yeah, we
fine,
still
we don't
haven't
have a
came up with a
topic.
topic, so it's. Are you
That's
recording,
okay.
Soul?
Beginning.
Yeah, I'm recording audio. So
Pago, Wago.
last
Okay.
time,
No. Real quick. Look at that shit, bro. You got a canker sore.
What is that shit?
fuck your
What are you
canker
talking
sore.
You got
about?
a canker sore, bro.
No one gives a fuck about your canker sore.
Look at that shit, bro.
Put it away.
I'll put you away, dog. Okay, what
Put
are
it
you gonna say
away,
before I
dog.
so
Shut the
rudely
fuck
cut
up,
you
Soul.
off about my canker sore?
I don't want to talk about your canker sore.
So what were you gonna talk about, Saul? You were talking about something, then I cut you off.
Was I? I don't even know. I think I was talking about how much I love gobstoppers.
Okay.
They're so good though. Like they're like hard candy, right? Except
Are you gonna put
eventually
the
it's softer. So it's just like just pop in your mouth and it's good sitting there for like 15 minutes. You got a gobstopper in your mouth for 15 minutes, and that's 15 minutes of candy pog. And there's like 3 of them. They're very small candy ball pog.
This guy likes balls in his mouth for 15 minutes and then they explode. Okay, bro.
Unlucky. You just like balls.
Gobstoppers are pretty
Yo.
fire though, yeah.
Turn your camera on, Soul.
No, it's very hard for me.
Yo, take
Why
your
not,
pants off,
man?
Saul.
What?
Maybe.
What?
You would know. You would know because I have the
Yeah,
camera on.
that's maybe, but the camera no go.
Yeah. It's a maybe on the pants, but it's a definite no on the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's only logical. Taking off your pants is perfectly normal. Turning on your camera isn't. Like if
I'll
I went
take
to
my pants
if I went to
off right now.
Kroger right now, and I took off my pants, they'd
I
be
mean
chilling.
Kroger's. There's an S. It's Kroger's, not Kroger.
I'm gonna go to one Kroger.
Just the single Kroger
I'm
in
gonna
my
go to a single Kroger.
Yeah, I'm only going.
It doesn't
I'm only
matter that the
going-
brand has an S in it. There's a single one. Like, I'm not gonna eat
Yeah,
Captain's Crunch. I'm gonna eat a single
Okay.
Captain Crunch.
Exactly. That's the thing. Oh man. Unlucky Soul he's just muted.
Why is he muted?
He went to get a snack. He'll be back in 4 hours.
He's throwing the podcast.
I'm not throwing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, bro. I mean, I guess like, what's the like biggest thing we could talk about that's going on right now that isn't like controversial or political?
Or coronavirus.
So, Facture released a new song,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Broken Smile.
Heard of that?
That's a
Heard of that?
fire ass news. You know?
Yeah, I listened
It's
to it
on
recently. It's pretty good.
all major music platforms.
Uh-huh.
Batteries not included,
What's
of course.
what's it called? What's it called?
It's called, I think it's Pennywise, maybe? Or, wait, no. That's not it.
This song
Uh,
was released 3 years ago.
Wait, maybe, Nightmare. No, that's another one.
2 years ago.
Broken Smile. Broken Smile.
Broken Smile, that's the one. I'm pretty sure it's Broken Smile, guys.
Yeah, don't worry.
Um,
Sounds like it was recorded in a studio, but he was recorded where he's sitting down right now.
it was
I was on the
recorded,
call
it
while
was
he was
recorded
singing.
in my bedroom. I literally just lifted this mic up, and
And did that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna make any sus sounds on the podcast.
You already made a system.
Okay, yes, it's not necessary.
Yo, that's
That's
kind of
just completely
cringe, man. All right. Yo, how do you guys feel about Burger King?
Fuck Burger King, dude.
Fuck
I hate
Burger
it.
King.
I've actually had Burger King like 2 or 3 times in my life.
Yeah. So
Burger
for
King's
reference,
fucking ass.
this guy, this Avalon guy, he doesn't live in America. He lives in China. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Singapore, actually.
Hey, I'll just
Singapore.
dox him.
So
What? Yeah.
yes, they
Yeah,
don't have
then,
they don't have a Burger King over there.
No, we do. I just don't go because it's expensive as fuck. Just
Oh,
like
okay,
Carl's
okay.
Jr.
Carl's Jr. is fire.
McDonald's is. I just go to McDonald's and KFC mostly, and of course Pizza Hut. But that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, naturally Pizza Hut.
I don't like KFC because they don't have any spicy chicken options, and that's just. I'd rather go to Popeyes or Church's.
Okay,
someplace
hear
that
me
does
out.
spicy
Yeah.
chicken options.
Hear me out. What you do is you get KFC chicken. Okay.
Mhm.
Hot sauce, or pepper.
Or
It's not the same.
exactly.
It's literally
You
the
just-
same
doesn't-
thing. What do you think they
No.
do? What do you think they do with spicy chicken? The chicken itself is not spicy. It's the
It's a
breading.
chicken.
All they do
Yeah.
is they put pepper into the breading before they
Like
fry
it
it.
makes no sense, bro.
But
Like,
it
what do you
just
think
doesn't
they
taste
feed?
fair.
The, all they fit the chickens is fucking spicy food or something.
Yeah, he thinks
That's
like
how it works, isn't it?
spicy chicken is like they're just born that way. Like there's two different kinds of chickens that can come out. There's a regular chicken and then there's a spicy chicken. Okay, hear me out. Okay,
Also mild
so there's
chickens.
the hen and then there's the cock. There's the rooster.
Exactly.
Okay, and in order to lay the egg,
Exactly.
for a spicy chicken, it just comes out live. But for like a regular chicken, they come out in an egg. So it's really weird because they're like this weird hybrid animal. Because spicy chicken is
Exactly.
like it's a live birth rather than an egg birth.
It depends if they give birth or they lay eggs.
Biologically
works.
impossible.
Just so you do-
Biologically
so if you
speaking,
don't-
it's factual information. That's how it works. You can look it up on Wikipedia.
I don't.
Let me look it up right now.
I'm looking at it right now.
Actually,
Shut up, so no one cares.
yeah. My bad. I'm sorry.
So yeah. Wait, doesn't Pepper John's pizza come with like pepper?
Papa John's
like a
pizza comes
cream.
with pepper flakes.
Like you can
Pepper
get
flakes
this
is
What the
good.
fuck are you talking about? No, cause well, when I buy pizza like Pepper John's here, it comes with like a pepper and then their garlic sauce.
Oh yeah, it's like a pickled pepper though.
I guess so. I don't eat it. My brother eats it because he likes spicy food for whatever reason. He just bites it.
So you don't like spicy food?
Not that much. I mean, I can eat it. Depends on how spicy and what it is. But I prefer like fucking non-spicy food. I feel like it's better for the stomach.
Yeah. To
You
be
know?
fair, spice is a literal defense mechanism created by like plants and shit, so that things won't eat it. But humans are just like, yeah, make my mouth itch, and so they just eat it.
Just make my mouth itch.
Yeah. For no
Make my
reason.
mouth itch, Papa.
Make my mouth what?
What? Yo, you wanna listen to me
Oh,
sound like
you know what we-
corpse? I could sound like corpse. Listen to this real
I oh, that's gonna be.
It's incorrect. He cannot sound like corpse.
Yo, what's up?
He has a fucking. That's fine.
Hi, welcome to
That's
Wendy's. How may I
fine.
help you?
Can I have 2 fries?
Sorry, sir. We don't.
Just two
We
fries.
don't. We don't serve naked people in our drive-through.
I am wearing socks. That just means I'm not.
Sir,
naked.
sir. I'm sorry. I need you to turn around. We don't serve naked people in our drive-through. If you want
I'm
to,
wearing socks.
If you want us to serve you, you're gonna have to come back with a camera on.
Hmm?
It's
Yes,
funny because
I'll
in the
turn on your
actual
camera.
recording, it's not gonna sound like that.
Unlucky.
So, I'll have to edit it with audio tricks. What's this guy's
It's gonna
at?
take so much work for no reason.
Like I
Unsolicited
actually need I need
advice.
some advice from you guys
What
actually.
do you need? What do you need advice on, my
Yeah.
child?
So I'm in a predicament right about now. I'm in a
Right.
Secret
You wanna
Santa
break up
gift
with Ember or
exchange.
something?
You
Uh-huh.
know, a white person's favorite holiday activity around this time of year.
That's
Um,
kind of racist. All right.
It's very.
Yeah, he tells us
regardless.
to avoid like controversial shit, and then he's just
Controversial
racist for no reason.
For
Okay.
no reason, yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll.
I'm cutting all of this out, dog. From the
Record-
start of Tinder to right now, it's all gone.
What do you mean? Why would you do
Okay.
that?
All right, so I'm gonna need some advice for you guys. I'm in a Secret Santa gift exchange with
Secret
7
Service?
other people. Seven other
Like your
people,
family?
including me. That's 8.
Uh-huh.
The guy that I got, I don't know what to give him. I
Give
have
him a
no
free
clue.
OnlyFans subscription.
2?
I don't
Who's
know.
OnlyFans?
I don't know, bro. Somebody.
Oh, like
Oh.
just anybody? Is
whoever.
that the best? Is that like screaming festivity? That's
No,
what
just
it's
give him, like,
Christmas.
I don't know what the price on OnlyFans is for a month sub. Just give him
No,
that much
but, like,
money.
Why?
It depends on the girl.
Depends on the girl. Why are you even considering OnlyFans for?
You
a
can do it. You can
festive-
do whatever you want. You can do like
Christmas
25,
holiday gift?
100,
Just give him-
$5 even.
I don't know.
Don't
Secret
give him
Santa.
$100.
What's this guy into?
He's heavy into anime.
Anime, bro. What? What kind of anime? Is he like Naruto?
Together,
Is he like a textbook weeb?
textbook weeb. I think he does like.
Yo, what's up, Lunar?
Like
He's also
textbook
watched-
like fake weeb though, like people that only like Naruto that consider
No,
themselves
no.
weebs, or is he
No,
like
he's
an
watched, like-
actual weeb like me?
He's an actual. He's like watched like Noragami. He had literally
Oh,
saves.
did he like Noragami?
He loves Noragami.
I love Noragami, dude. That show is so good. I hated the ending.
We watched ReZero.
Yo,
What's up,
what's up?
Lunar?
What you can do, this'll fulfill all of your weeb friends' desires. There's a thing called an otaku box. It is I get one every single month. It's $40, and it has like 6 to 10 different weeb themed crap in it. You just get him one of those.
You know,
He'll be
the last
satisfied with his
time-
life.
the last
You should get him
time
a
he
My
got
Son
one of
lamp.
those, it was just a lot of big titty anime girls.
Well, that's
Like,
based on
miscellaneous.
preference. You can get stuff that's not ecchi stuff. If
not
you know
what?
what
It's
ecchi
just
means.
Alex
Oh,
likes
ecchi.
anime titties.
You can get stuff that's just regular stuff. I just get the stuff that's ecchi because why not?
He likes anime
Those
titties.
anime titty, big, large, mommy milk.
Turbo mommy milkers.
Let's go.
Alright,
Sal's
so
name
what
on
were
Discord
we-
is
what were
Swag
we
Master
talking about?
Soil.
Fucking anime bitches.
Yeah, the anime fucking present for his friend.
Right. You can get an otaku box that's like you can get a cheap one too. It's like the default is like $25, I think. But if you add extra stuff, then it becomes more. So you can add a T-shirt, and you can choose whether or not it's ecchi stuff.
Okay, what if I need to get it by December 19th?
19th. Okay, you're shit out of luck. Never mind.
Does he like what's it called? Is he a gamer? Is he a gamer?
He is
Is
a
he a
gamer.
gamer? He is.
We
What
played
games
with him.
does he play?
Oh, we played with him for Avalon. It's Anthony.
Oh,
secret.
Mr. Mexico boy, El Salvadorian. The guy that's
Yeah.
super fucking racist.
Wait, no, wrong one. Little secret
Yeah, the one
Avalon?
that says 420 every day. Yeah.
Yeah, him.
Okay, yeah. El Salvadorian.
Yo, what's going
Um,
on in this group
I
chat? Why are
mean-
you guys talking? I'm gonna expose you real quick. It's not
Hey,
gonna show up on
relax,
my
dude.
camera. I'm gonna put a screenshot in the video.
What are you guys
So, would
talking
you like to
about? I'm
read
not
the
even
note you're
watching.
passing in front of the entire class?
Oh, Lunar said, Lamau.
Hey,
I
sorry.
said, take me on a date first, man. You're going a little fast. Then
My
Ben
bed.
Lunar says,
Bet.
next week, 6 p.m. my bed. And then Alex, for whatever reason, says Lamau, which is, I don't know, not very appropriate. This is a serious inquiry. And then,
Yeah, you're right.
Serious inquiry.
and then I, obviously, naturally respond to the bet. So,
Of course,
Does
going
Next
too,
week,
going a little too
6
fast, but
in
dating
bed.
his bed is not.
Yeah.
no, I mean, we're not going to do anything. It's just a date.
Oh no, yeah,
You know?
sure. I know, yeah, I believe
Yeah,
you.
you're-
Okay, back to your friend.
You know what you can get him?
What kind of game? Like PC, console?
PC.
PC.
He has a gaming laptop.
You've played with him before, too, Alex.
Yeah.
This doesn't
He's
answer my
a
question.
fucking little seeker.
Just
Valorant,
get him a Steam gift card, dog.
Steam gift
Yeah.
card.
Or a you can get him a. I think there's Pornhub gift cards.
Buy him a copy of Broken Smile by Factual. I'll get you a discount code.
Copy, like
Yeah,
a vinyl?
like a hard copy, like a disc,
Like,
like
it's just a
vinyl?
piece of paper and has all the lyrics on it.
like a CD, like
Who has a CD player anymore though?
I have a radio with a CD player on it.
That's technology of the past. Speaking of technology of the past, when I was little,
what a
We had-
transition! Props to this man. What a transition! I dig it. I dig it.
two
Fucking
for two
stupid.
every episode, just transition banger after banger.
Yeah, you just bang
Yeah.
men.
What? No.
True.
No, anyway.
Can't
speaking of-
confirm he has banged me.
I'm sorry.
No, I was talking to my dogs. Okay, so what about technology
Are
from
you
the
saying I'm
past?
not your dog?
I was saying I can confirm that he has banged me.
What?
Hmm?
What? Well, I mean, yeah.
Yo, what's
What were you
going
gonna
on
say,
in this?
What? When
Okay,
when are you
go
gonna
ahead.
say so?
What about
I used to
technology?
have I used to have a VCR, right? And I believe it's called a
You don't have
VCR.
anymore?
The one that plays VHS tapes.
Yeah, VCR. That plays
Yeah.
VHS.
Yeah, but I used to have a VCR, and I had this one episode of Pokemon that I got from the secondhand store, and I didn't have any other VHS tapes that I liked. So every single day, I would wake up and I'd watch the same episode of Pokemon Indigo Island.
Fire.
It was this episode where there was like giant mechanical robot Pokemon on an island, and I watched it every day, probably for like a year.
That's fire, dude. That makes me think about one time I went to Colorado to see my grandparents on my dad's side, and they had a VCR, and
Did
we
you
would
used to
watch
live in
some like
Colorado?
really old movies in VHS. And I took one of the one of the VHS tapes and I unwinded it all the way, and I wrapped it around my little brother.
Why would you do that, bro?
And then I made him chase me. we played tag while he was wrapped up in a VHS tape.
Stupid, bro.
That was about the end of that.
You destroyed your grandparents'
funny, bro.
property and then disrespected them by playing.
They'll be
tag.
all right. If they wanted to sue me, they would have.
That's crazy. Bro, to see
Yeah,
you a long
did
time
you?
ago.
How long did you live Colorado ago? How long ago did you live Colorado?
I left Colorado and I moved to Texas when I was 2. So it's
Oh.
been a while. I've actually lived in Texas for 17 years, yeah, but I've occasionally gone back. I haven't done it lately, like the last 5 years. I don't think I've gone back.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but I've also been doing a lot of stuff with work and stuff. I've had a job for almost 3 years, so not a lot of free time around the
Mr.
holidays.
Supervisor, man. Yeah, I get it, man. Oh, I start working next week again. This old
Fire.
lady.
Same old
Yeah,
lady.
imagine working.
Yeah, same old lady. There's someone else looking for someone to clean their house. I'm gonna check it out to
Yo,
see if they want me.
tell her to
I'm gonna
hire
get
me,
this
dude.
whole.
Yo, anybody
What?
watching the podcast, if you want to see this man right here, if you want to see him in a maid outfit,
What? No.
feel free to buy one, and
Face
I
reveal?
will give you an address. All right, I'll get a PO box just so you can send me a maid outfit so I can give to him.
Who are you pointing to? Me? Or
Yeah,
someone?
the only one that cleans old people's houses.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, for me,
I'll
it
actually
was-
wear a maid outfit to cleaning this old lady's house. I don't think she's seen me bald yet. I mean, I have it on my WhatsApp profile picture, but
She's
I
probably
don't
gonna
think
be
she's
afraid
seen
of
me.
you.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
She'd be like,
Probably gonna-
"Oh, what happened to your hair, Sonny?"
I said
She probably says it in
that's
Spanish, though.
that is not how she sounds. She's literally New Yorker. She sounds like I don't know.
New
She has,
Yorkin.
New Yorkian.
she has the accent and stuff. It's pretty fire.
I'm walking
I'm
in.
from New York.
What was that?
I'm a New Yorker.
New York?
Yeah, that's exactly what they sound like.
New York. Pretty sure I'm a 10-10 impersonation kind
Nah,
of
it
guy.
is a regular 10 out of 10.
Look, I can literally wait. What?
Huh?
He
Go
said,
ahead,
"Look,
keep
10 out of
going.
10."
No, continue your story. I think you're gonna-
Oh, my man, gassing me up.
What?
That's kind of gay.
I'm dying.
Yo, can we start over? I gotta make my bed so it doesn't look like that on the podcast.
Like the entire podcast.
Yeah, let's start over.
Okay.
Yeah, we can start over the entire podcast. Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm down. I don't really care.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. It's fine. We can keep talking about this.
Hey, Avalon, how I looked up into it, right, and I see this giant ass like Target poster from the one time I went to a shooting range and I shot it. I kept it for whatever reason and I put it on my wall because I don't know, because I'm just really shit at decorating. How? Have you ever shot a gun? Like, are you legally allowed to shoot a gun over there? Right here, are you allowed to possess firearms?
If you have a permit, probably.
I think he's saying like you personally.
If you have a permit, yeah, probably.
Have you shot
Not
him?
me, because I'm 17. But if I was like 18 or like whatever age you need to possess a gun, and I had a permit, probably yeah.
Yo, America's weird. At 18, you can buy like a pump action shotgun, but you can't buy a Glock. Yeah, you have
Yo,
to be
bro.
21 to own a handgun, but at 18 you can buy a shotgun.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's stupid.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
the
know.
ideal
But no,
society,
I've never shot a gun. Well, of course. A paintball gun.
Yo,
Whoa!
we gonna go paintballing for the next episode?
I went
Yeah, don't
paintballing
worry.
for I think my 14th or 15th birthday. No, 15th birthday. Yeah, 'cause I'm 17. I forgot what age I was.
I don't know
No.
how old I am. I 40.
There was
I am this many.
where my grandma lived in Chile. There was this restaurant that had like a paintball fucking yard in the back.
That's cool.
So we would eat in the restaurant and then go play paintball. My cousin and my brother. It's just the three of us shooting each other for no reason.
That's fire. I was
It was fun, man. Fun times. Now
When I
my fucking
played-
cousin plays League of Legends.
when I played paintball for the first time, I got shot in the nads. Haven't played since.
Fun.
Why did
Yeah.
you get your scaredy man, scaredy cat, pussy man?
I got
Yeah.
shot in the nuts, bro.
So?
Well, whoever
Are
shot you had good aim.
we fucking
Lol.
scared?
Said lol.
Or
This man just said lol.
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 That's from-
LMAO? LMAO, bro?
Lamau?
Lamau.
Edison Mufau?
Hey, Limfao.
Bruh.
I remember the first
Moment
time,
lull.
and I guess the most recent time I went paintballing. It really didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. Like I wore pants and a long sleeve shirt 'cause I thought it was gonna hurt, like a lot. But it didn't hurt that much until my like fucking 6'4" friend towered over me and he like shot me right in the fucking head, like on the top of the head, like right on the dome. That hurt.
You got
That hurt
noggin.
quite a lot. I did get noggined by paintball.
Imagine
fucking
being
sucks.
imagine being smaller than 6'4".
Yeah, it couldn't be me, dude.
Yo, aren't you like 4'2"?
Not really.
I've seen a lot of like airsoft videos. Makes me want to try it. Cause like, I want to like, I haven't been able to do this since like high school, but like I want to be able to brutally fucking like destroy somebody like legally
Whoa,
without
what?
any repercussions. I haven't been able to do that since I played football in high school.
This is incriminating evidence for your murder trials 20 years in the future.
I'm not going on murder trials, bro. I would never kill somebody.
I would never.
I would never
be
get
caught.
caught killing somebody, bro.
No, like dead ass. Like if I ever killed somebody, I wouldn't. That is just I wouldn't.
Even if it was to save someone that you cared about.
Yeah, I don't consider that like murder. I consider that like monopoly. That's just how it works.
What?
Monopoly?
How's that
It's monopoly, bro. You know how monopolies work? They buy out all of the competition. You know, if somebody's trying to kill somebody that I care about, that's competition. I gotta get rid of them, dog.
That's not a monopoly. That's
I'm
just straight
joking.
manipulation.
It's a joke. I would never hurt anybody I love intentionally.
But not the person you love. Someone that's trying to hurt the person you love.
What? No, I said what? Never mind, dude. Never mind.
Okay,
Okay.
I have a question.
Drop the topic.
this is an interesting topic said that one time.
Shower thoughts?
If you were to. Okay, let's say you're completely innocent, right?
Uh-huh.
But the police come up knocking on your door the next day.
Yeah.
And they say, we're taking you to jail, life sentence. You can either serve your time in jail for the rest of your
Well, that's
life.
not gonna
Well,
happen.
that's
'cause you have to
literally
go to
not how the
tri- to
police work. They
trial.
can't
No,
arrest you
this is
without telling you what
hypothetical.
you're being arrested
Oh
for.
my god.
They
I'm
can't
kill-
just
oh.
stroll up, be like, "Hey, yo, my man, jail, rest of your life." That's not how it works.
This is just a hypothetical.
And-
Make up,
and
made
first
up
off-
scenario.
First off, the police don't even put you in jail. It's the judge that sentences you.
No, the police put you in jail. The judge puts you in prison.
Yeah. But you're saying like life sentence, like police don't do that.
I don't know.
You can't
Okay,
be in a fucking
why
jail
why are
cell
we arguing about the
for
semantics of
life.
this? Why? Okay, let's say someone framed you
Yeah.
for something, and
Yeah.
it was
For
like
what though?
it looks super bad.
What am I being
Well,
framed for?
like first
Octuple
degree
homicide.
murder or something.
Double.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Octuple homicide.
Octuple is you mean serial killer? Serial killer is more than
Serial
3.
murder. Serial murder.
Yeah.
Sure. You're being
Yeah.
framed for serial murder.
Uh huh.
The punishment? Life sentence in jail.
Uh huh.
Except in this hypothetical, shut the fuck up about the
It
semantics
wouldn't
of
be
this.
life in
You would-
jail if it was a serial murder case. It would be death penalty.
Depends on the state you live in.
I'm joking, Sel. Carry on. I'm done.
It also, yeah, it also.
Oh, so you would probably get like more than one life sentence for doing that.
Yeah, it'd probably
Yeah.
be like 4 or 5.
I don't understand that. Like, how are you supposed to serve more than one life sentence?
They're basically
if
saying
you
you
have
have
the-
0 chance of parole and you're in life for 500 years.
Because if you have like the right to like parole your sentences, like yeah you shortened one, but you still have like 4 more
Yeah, exactly.
life sentences.
Okay.
So like instead of having 500 years in prison, you'll have like 432.
That's fine. It's the exact amount of time I want to serve.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but anyway, let's say in this fake hypothetical,
Yeah.
completely hypothetical. You can just serve
Completely
the
don't even
rest-
think about it.
You can serve the rest of your life in prison
Yep.
without ever seeing your family members ever again. You're just in prison for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Or you can be administered the death penalty through lethal syringe.
I'm not-
Would you?
So I'm not gonna see anybody that I love ever again, and they're not ever gonna see me ever again.
Nope. All you have is your new prison mates.
I don't fucking give a shit about prison mates, dude. The fuck?
You'll never see anyone that you love ever again. You'll never be in contact with anyone you love ever again.
See, but that's not life. Life isn't worth living if you don't have good people around you.
So you're saying you would choose?
What if
the
you start to
syringe?
like your cellmates? Your
Bro, if
cellmates?
you're in prison, there's not good people around you. There's a bunch of fucking pedophiles and rapists and other murderers.
But don't pedophile and rapists go to special kinds of prisons?
Sometimes.
know.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
know anything about that.
sometimes.
I
Yeah,
thought
I've
I
heard-
thought they went to I thought they went like to different types of prison unless like they were in prison for rape or something like that, but then they did like fucking aggravated assault or something like that, and then they go to a normal prison.
I don't know.
But when you get convicted for that, you go to a different prison.
So Alex, what you're
I
saying is
I
that
think
you
I saw a
would
TikTok
choose-
about it.
So what you're saying is you would choose death over quote unquote life sentence in prison without seeing anyone that you love.
Yeah, well, if I don't get to see the people that I care about, then it's not life.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
life is
so-
only as good as the people that are around you. You can't, like, you can live life by yourself happily for a short amount of time, but
What do you
It's
think
not
he's so
gonna be
happy? He
long.
talks to me every day.
you can, yeah, it's the people around you that make life worth living. It's not a one-way street.
How about you, Evel? What do you think?
Yeah, I would probably choose the death penalty as well. Honestly,
choose what?
I think that if you were in like this situation, you would probably choose prison.
Mhm.
But after like I don't know, probably like a few years or a few months even, you would probably like get tired of it, and
Yeah.
you would think back and I wish I would have taken the death penalty. Because if it's like, well, it depends on your age as well. Like if you're 70 years old, of course you're gonna choose like fucking death penalty. But if
Well,
you're
like-
like 20, if you're like 20 years old and you get like life in prison,
Yep.
you're probably gonna want to live.
Yeah.
You know, but then you're
And-
gonna probably regret that when you have nothing to do in prison.
Then
So-
again, with this hypothetical, you say life in prison. Is there chance for parole, like any chance of getting out ever?
No, there was an octuple homicide. You have multiple life sentences.
Okay, so it's
Then-
still the serial murder case. Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
then no. I would rather, like, even at the age I am now, if I can never see any of the people that I love ever again, then it's not worth living.
But you had a picture.
Huh?
You have a picture.
You had a picture.
You have a
With a-
selfie.
and
You have a hashtag selfie with every person that you love.
Oh, if you
and
have a
then can
picture-
keep it in your-
I don't know, bro. That's, nah. I mean, actually, yeah. But
I feel like it's the same.
it's
Because, I mean, you're only seeing the picture of him, but
I feel like that would
it's
hurt
gonna
more,
eat
though.
your.
all you get from that picture
Yeah.
is the memories. You don't
like that
get to
would hurt
actually
way more.
interact with them. You don't get to see them. You don't get to hear their voice. That'll take you so far.
Exactly.
That's the same type of stuff where you're like, yeah, fuck it, life in prison, and like then again, you don't even get to pick this. Like this is decided for you. But if you got to choose and you chose life in prison, you would get sick of it after a couple of months, couple of years, and you would just wish for death.
Exactly.
Maybe not everybody,
You
but
would-
that would be me.
you would-
Because I personally,
You would probably be like getting into fights, hoping that they murder you in one of them.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
So you started a Fight Club.
Not really.
Underground prison riot. No, I'd probably break out of prison. Like if I was, is this
Yeah,
like
with a
just a
spoon, right?
regular prison, or is it like Alcatraz?
Like a maximum security prison. Probably maximum security after fucking 8 murders.
Well, no, that's typically not how it works. Like serial murderers typically don't get maximum security. You only get max security prisons after like you've done like multiple offenses and like if you've broken out before. Like if it's like a regular like state penitentiary, or like just a regular prison. I mean, I guess like I would fight for a chance of maybe getting out and seeing them one day. But like
Yeah.
if I killed 8 people, then obviously I don't fucking like people anyway, so I don't have anybody I care about. It's-
I don't know, man. Oh my god, you're throwing.
You're throwing.
Jesus Christ. You can't even record your own voice, man. How stupid can you be? I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry.
That was a little
That
bit
was unnecessary.
little bit tough, Avalon.
I'm sorry. That was unnecessary. I'd like to deeply apologize for my actions. What are you cleaning? What do you have compressed air for? You're not supposed to do that.
I had to clean up your attitude.
Okay. Yo, check this out. I got this off-brand pickles.
Ring bells.
Ring bowls. They're fire, bro. They're cheese. They're fire, bro.
They're
I ate
cheese
them
or
all
they're
in, like,
cheese flavored?
10 minutes. They're cheese flavored. It's just cheese. Yeah.
As like if you get like the I can't believe it's not butter, but it just says I can't.
This eepisode is sponsored by Ring
It's
Bowls.
just an empty
the
container.
party.
I can't do this anymore.
This episode is not only sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, but by Ring Bills.
Ring bells. Pring bells. For anybody stopping by the podcast for the very first time, hope you're enjoying our nonsense. We hope you stick around.
It's gonna be like this. We just talk about.
It's gonna be like this for the next couple hundred episodes.
Couple of hundred.
We just
Okay.
kind of chill and talk about whatever comes to mind, and that's about the extent of our IQs go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unlucky. That's why I flunked out of college.
Yeah.
Well, you never answered the question. Would you choose death or would you choose to...
I literally said probably just death, and then I proceeded to explain how
Yeah.
if you were young, you would probably choose life, whatever.
Okay, yeah,
Everything that I said.
I remember now.
Yeah, good job, memory man.
What would you pick, Saul?
I feel like I'd probably choose life in prison.
That's what I'm
Even though
saying.
it's kind of fucked, I feel like eventually you'd get over the people that you love.
Would you be able to live with your conscience though?
Of killing 8
Probably.
people?
Killing 8 people, okay. The octuple homicide was just an excuse to get you in jail. Let's say
Yeah,
they
Oh.
but
were
you're
all-
in jail for 4 counts of serial murder. 8 counts of serial murder, so you have 4
Wait,
life
didn't you say?
sentences.
Okay.
Didn't you
hold
say?
on.
Are we in the same universe, hypothetical universe that you got framed, or did you actually?
All
murder people?
right, I forgot about
You
the
got framed.
framed part.
You were framed for.
What do you mean you get framed? Why would I want to? If I got framed for it, then no, I'm not gonna fucking want death sentence. I'll just get out.
No. But the thing is, you were framed. But from an outside perspective, there's irrefutable proof that you did it.
You can't get framed with irrefutable proof. It's just not possible.
But it is in this universe. It is.
It's
Must
hypothetical.
not be a very
remember.
good universe then, dog.
Precisely. So many racist people in this universe. It's a terrible universe. It's so
What are
fucking
you
bad.
talking about?
It's fucking the worst universe you've ever seen.
It's
You've been
racist
framed
towards white
for
people.
Double homicide. Except there's no way to
This
prove
is
your
it.
innocence. It just lines up perfectly.
Pretty sure that's not how that works.
Okay.
It wouldn't be framing if there's not like.
It is framing.
How is framing even part of the question if there's no chance of you proving your innocence? Well,
'Cause
like,
you were
why?
framed,
What's
you
the
didn't get
point
it.
in adding you get framed if there's
'Cause you-
zero possibility of you
Because
proving
you
it's a
know-
frame?
You know you didn't kill those people. You didn't kill those people, but you're gonna serve life sentence anyway.
Well, yeah, but like some people are insane. Like they murder 8 people and they have like a second personality, so they know
Like-
they didn't do it.
There's like, OMG, I'm a Sagittarius. I did not kill those 8 people.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm a Pisces. Oh, you're a Pisces? 4 life sentences. I'm joking.
Don't worry,
bro.
not 8.
Not
4.
8, only 4.
I actually figured both of you would say that you would choose the death sentence. I feel like a lot of young people would say that they choose the death sentence, and I really don't feel like. I feel like if it ever came down to it and it was ever in reality, I feel like you guys
That's
would
what I'm
choose
saying.
life in prison.
I don't
I
think.
really would.
That's what I said. That's what I said. If it were in the moment, people would probably choose life in prison,
Yeah,
but
I
they
feel
would
like-
probably get tired of it in a couple years.
If I 100%
they
knew
would-
that there was zero possibility of me ever seeing anybody I cared about ever again, I would just say to off me. And that's just like
Exactly
just
what I
different
said.
decision making and how different people see life. Because I don't see life worth living if I'm not around good people. Like if I don't have people that I care about around me, then it's just
I
not
mean-
worth it.
That's the thing. As long as you're alive, you can make new people like that.
Yeah, but if you're in prison, there's no good people, dog.
Because you are a good person that was framed, so you're gonna see all of the bad on the people that are in
Exactly.
prison that actually did this stuff.
What if another person in there got framed? And also, what if someone's in there for a petty crime? Like,
I'm sure every
They-
single person in that prison is going to say they got framed and they didn't do anything. Does that mean they're being honest? No.
Exactly.
but the thing is, how do they know you're not being honest?
That's why I would
But
just
that's
take the death
that's
penalty.
That's the thing. That's what he's saying.
So you just think that if
Honestly,
a
you're
person,
too close-minded, so
I'm too close-minded.
yeah.
What am I too close-minded
You're not
about?
listening. You're not listening to anything we're saying. You're
I
just
am.
trying to get us to choose life in
Yeah,
prison.
you
for
just
no
want me to
reason.
fucking live. I don't want to fucking live.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm giving hypotheticals on hypotheticals. What am I not understanding? I feel like I understand it.
No, you're understanding. You're not close-minded. He's just dicking with you.
Wait, what?
Just personally for me, like everybody sees life a different way. Like everybody can enjoy life a different way, but for me, life is only as enjoyable as the people around you. And if there's not anybody worthwhile around you, then it's just not worth it. And that's
So-
just my opinion.
So if in a freak accident tomorrow, everyone that you loved died, like
I'd
all
kill
of a sudden
myself.
had a heart attack. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's-
what I
it's-
wanted to know.
Like that's like just straight up. Like it shouldn't be saying that on like a podcast on Spotify, but that's just how it is. I'm not gonna like if every single person I care about is gone, there is no reason for me to be alive. Like I can find other people to care about, yeah, but I wouldn't want to.
But how many people do you care about?
A lot. There's there's 2 different levels for me. There's like people that I genuinely care about, and then there's people that I care about. Okay, there's 3 levels. There's people I trust, people I genuinely care about, and then people that like, yeah, I just care about them.
Like your parents.
You wouldn't want them to die necessarily.
I wouldn't want anybody that I care about to die. I wouldn't want anybody to die unless like they did some fucked up shit. Like scratch
so
my
you'd draw
car
death
with a
penalty.
key. I'll do that myself, dog. I will beat your ass with a sack of fucking potatoes, pussy. You will turn into I can't believe it's not butter. I swear to God.
Oh, by the way, this man is in love with his car, if you can tell. We hadn't talked about
He
this.
has
Don't tell
intercourse.
everybody my secrets, dude.
He has intercourse.
He has,
Stop.
he has a, what is
Stop,
it? A
stop
19
it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Nightly
What do you
sexy time
mean?
with his car.
I don't have sexy time with my car.
Well, he has
fucking-
sexy time in his car.
Facts, facts, facts. Yo, don't tell everybody my secrets, dog.
With
Just
fucking
kidding,
loves
just
the
kidding,
muffler.
just kidding. I've never had sexy time in my car.
JK Limo.
Yeah, me neither. I don't have a car.
Yeah,
me
I'd
either.
hope you've never had sexy time in my car, Avalon. That would be fucking pretty weird, dog.
Yeah, I mean, wait, what was I gonna say? Yeah, but what, 1969 Mustang?
20 years off, dog. I have a 1989 Mustang GT.
Ooh, unlucky.
What, you have an
Almost got it, though.
1836 Mustang XY?
I have a 1776 Doctrine of Establishment of the United
Yeah.
States of America.
I have a 1482 wooden wheel.
I have a wagon. I drive a wagon to work. It had
Okay.
wheels.
Have you guys ever heard of the trolley problem?
Yeah.
The what?
The trolley problem, like the train problem, I guess.
No.
Okay, so let's say, okay, I'll give you the trolley problem. So you're a bystander. I'll say it as a train though, because trolleys are stupid as fuck.
Trolleys are
Trolleys.
literally trains.
No,
Trolley is the British word for train.
no, but British people, yuck. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yo, we're kicking him off the podcast. He tells us to avoid controversial topics, and he's just
Exactly.
racist the entire podcast. Earlier,
is
he was
not a
making fun of
race.
white people. Now British people, like Jesus
British
Christ.
people aren't a race. It's not a thing. It's
What
a
do you mean?
joke. I mean, that's like so like. You British people yuck, really? Anyway.
This space remaining for recording 110 hours. Okay, we gotta make this quick, please.
Oh yeah, we don't want to risk that 110 hours.
Anyway, okay.
This will take
anyway.
only 109. We should be okay.
So let's say there's,
Hopefully.
you're watching a train
Yep.
and it diverges into two
Watching a
tracks.
train?
Well, it's a
Okay.
Y track. The current track it's on has one person on it.
Oh, okay.
You can pull a lever,
Yeah.
and the other track has two people on it. No, no. The current track that it's on has two people on. If you pull a lever, it has one person on
I
it.
think it's a lever.
Lever. So, would you pull the lever
You mean the lever?
to kill one person and save two people's lives, or would you let the train go on its course, kill two people?
No, what the fuck? I would go to the track that has one person on it, take them off of that track and put them on the other track, and then let the train run over all three. That's just how it would happen.
Like, I don't know. It's like you just let the train run its course, and then you just try to break the one person that's on
Yo,
track.
is it
free.
me or did he just stop speaking?
What?
What do you mean?
You let the train what?
What?
He said let the train run its course. For me though, that's a step into like psychopathic
Yeah. I feel
mental
like if
qualities.
everyone,
Like you can't really be
I feel
making
like-
the choice about who lives, who dies. What I would do
Exactly.
is flip it to the side that has the one guy and then try my very hardest to get that guy off of the track.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's like the everything what everyone could say. If it's going like to the one guy, you just let it go its course, and then meanwhile you just try to get the guy off the rail.
Yeah, that's
as
all
soon
you
as you
can
can,
do.
so it
It's
doesn't
not
get-
up
so
to
he
us to
doesn't
play
run over.
God in
Exactly.
the words of other people.
No, but the thing is, the train is heading towards two people, and you can pull the lever and make it kill one person versus two people.
You literally just said
No, that was a mistake.
Okay,
that was a mistake.
so what you do is you pull the lever so it goes towards the one person and you try to get him off of the track.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
See, but at that point, see, for me, I would let the train go its course and kill the two people, because. Okay, I'll explain. Of course, I would quote unquote try to save the person, because in this hypothetical, you cannot save that person.
For the
Or those two
people, because
people.
it's going towards two people.
Yeah. The thing is, as soon as I flip the lever, I take moral responsibility for that one person's life. I murdered that person. That person was never supposed to die. I intervened and killed that person.
What about if you start thinking about,
What
you
a-
know, maybe I could have saved these two people and then only one person could have died. It's the same thing. You
No, it's
would
not the same
be
thing.
questioning your
You would
decisions.
definitely be
either way.
living with guilt regardless of what happened.
Exactly.
Like a healthy human mind cannot go through a trauma like that without feeling guilt.
Yes,
It's
of
just
course,
impossible.
Of course. But the thing is, I never said I wouldn't experience guilt because obviously you just watch someone die. Maybe there was something you could do to save that, but in this scenario you couldn't. The thing is,
Motherfucker, I would jump on the tracks and die with him. I'd be like, all right, homies, you're not dying alone. I got you.
It's
thing
okay.
is, yeah, but like as soon as you pull the lever, as soon as you pull the lever, you murdered. Like you specifically chose to kill that guy, the
Yeah,
singular
but
person,
yeah,
Jackson.
but
if,
then
hold on, if you didn't do anything though, if you didn't do anything, sure it'd be traumatizing as fuck, but that's not your fault.
well, yeah,
Well,
but
neither
it
one is
isn't
your fault.
Neither
Yes,
one
it
is
is,
your
'cause if
fault.
you pull the
It's
lever,
that
then
you
you
tried
choose to
to
kill that
save the
person.
most people.
But but you murdered that person then.
You didn't tie
Well,
them
it
to the
depends.
track, did you?
Well, it depends on the
You didn't tie
mentality
them to the track,
of the
but
person.
you
I think.
pulled the lever.
Can we just
I feel
talk
like
about how
that's-
tying somebody to a railroad track is the most cliche way to get somebody killed?
Yeah, it's like old western movie.
Yeah, it's like Red Dead Redemption vibes. No, but
I don't
like,
know, man.
yeah, like both outcomes fucking suck regardless of how you
course.
look at it. A healthy human mind cannot take that much psychological damage and trauma and not be guilty. Like it's just impossible. No matter what way you look at it, no matter how you think about it, if you can get over that and be like, okay, well, it wasn't my fault. There was nothing I could do without feeling any guilt whatsoever, you're a sociopath. And that's just how it is.
I feel like yes, you're gonna get over it eventually. Sure, there might be still residual guilt, but to continue functioning as a normal human being, you have to get over it.
Well, you
Else
can
it's gonna
function
destroy you.
as a normal human being and still live with guilt. People live with guilt through their entire lives. Like people go
Yeah,
through
people
something
regret
or they do
things.
something early, like in their teens, and they're over here in
Some
their
of the
80s
regret.
still feeling guilt about it.
But it's not
Exactly.
overwhelming dread guilt. I feel like if I chose to kill that person, it would be overwhelming dread guilt for the rest
Yeah,
of
but you're not choosing to kill anybody.
If I pulled the lever, I chose to kill him because he wasn't going to die.
If you
Yeah,
pull
but
the
then
lever,
if you don't, you choose to kill two people. It's the same thing.
I didn't choose to kill those two people though.
you didn't choose to kill any of them.
If you
It's
pull
just
the
what
lever, you
life
choose to kill
presented
the
you
person.
and what you're dealing with at the moment. You're not choosing anything.
What that
It's something you're
hypothetical
stuck with.
situation is you're presented with something bad. Do you decide to try and do something about it, or do you just let it happen? That's like
Do you try to get the best outcome of you, or you just leave it as it is?
That's
thing is,
like
it's the
if
same
somebody's
thing.
getting kidnapped in front of you. There's two different people getting kidnapped in front of you. One of them is a family member that can probably take care of themselves, but you think they need help, and the other is somebody that most definitely cannot take care of themselves. And you choose to help your family member because you care about them more. Like whichever side you do is gonna suck regardless. But you personally, you're gonna be happier with making the decision of helping your family member, right? Instead of helping a random stranger. But in that situation, like say your family member could get out of that completely free without you knowing that, and you just brush off the stranger, you still help them. You still help your family member. Like you're still gonna feel guilty regardless of what happens. That's the problem with like hypotheticals and shit like that is there's no like dead set thought process behind it. There's so many different like outcomes and nitpick little things that could be different, especially based on like the specific person that it's just dumb. That's like what if
Well, I feel
questions.
like
They're all
it's-
dumb.
See, the thing
It's the
is,
same. It's
thing is
the
that-
same like the life in prison. You in the
Yeah.
moment you would probably choose life in prison instead of death. But
There
now
is
that you're thinking
definitely-
about it, you would say, yeah, the two people because this and that. But if you're in the moment, you would probably think, yeah, the one person because it's less people die today.
Yeah,
you know,
like you wouldn't stand there and think about it. You would just be okay.
it depends. It depends
One
on the
guy, two
situation you're
guys.
in.
Would
I mean, I wouldn't have to stand there and think about it because I've thought about this for like fucking years now.
yeah, but like we're
Yes,
talking like
exactly.
something
That's the
spontaneous that you're
point.
not thinking about. It's something random that completely pops up. You don't have time to think. It's a reaction force, and you're just gonna
exactly
do
the point.
whatever feels right. And what feels right to a healthy human mind is saving the most lives. So
That's
what
not
you would
necessarily
do
true.
is you would just flip it, and that would be that.
See, that belongs to an ethical camp where you think the thing that creates the most happiness in the world is the right thing to do. Which that's a good thought process on paper. That's a good thought process on paper.
No, it's not
But-
necessarily what's the right thing to do. It's what you personally think feels right. And it's not like something you're gonna think about. It's like, if you're presented with an opportunity and they're both like dog shit opportunities, like both are gonna have terrible fucking outcomes. If you're presented with two terrible fucking outcomes, but this one on the left has something that's a little bit good for you personally, and then there's one on the right that's terrible for you in every single way, but it's better for the vast majority of people. Some people will choose what feels right for them is what's better for them. But there's also those people that will choose what's better for the vast majority of people. So like, would you rather die and save a kid or let a kid die and you live? And that's like stuff like that is where it gets into really like nitpicky, super detailed stuff because everybody thinks different and everybody has different minds and everybody feels different ways about different things because you can feel something's right and it can be completely wrong, and somebody else can feel something is completely wrong and you feel it's completely right, and that's
Like you said, you're thinking about it right now, and you've been thinking about it for years. Of course, the situation's never gonna happen to you,
I'd hope
but
not.
if you have,
Yeah, I really hope not.
like it's basically impossible for this to happen to you in real life.
Yeah.
But you're thinking about it because it's a hypothetical situation someone put in your mind, and what happens there is if you have to think about it real fast. You're probably gonna, if you have two terrible outcomes, you're probably gonna choose the least terrible one, which is killing a single person instead of two. That's
So-
what I think.
That you two may think like that. But the thing is that specific thought process of the less evil it belongs like it belongs to a certain set of ethics that I don't think I would necessarily fall in line with. Like it seems like you two are very bond familial oriented. Like you would value the life of a family member over a random stranger. Versus me, I don't know if I could not do that, but I try my hardest to value each human life the same, like the same
yeah,
weight.
what I'm
Well, yeah,
saying is,
but
I'm
if
not
you're in a
saying it's
situation
like it's whatever's the lesser evil. I'm saying it's super specific on the situation and on the person in the situation. So if we're gonna go hypotheticals, hypothetically, okay, you have a family member that is in harm's way, they are about to die, or they're gonna fall off of a bridge or something and they're kind of far away and they can't hang on, and then you have a complete stranger that's right in front of you that's in the exact same situation. Are you gonna try to help your family member or try to help the person that you can actually potentially save?
I mean, so you're saying I can't save a family member? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying there's a chance you could, but you have a higher probability of saving the stranger that is right in front of you. Would you personally? Okay,
Do I know that?
Would no? It's
Okay,
so
then
it's
for
like
me, it's a flip of a coin.
they're both in the exact same situation, but one is closer to you and one is further away. So like, say there's two people on train tracks. One of them's
The
a
one that's
family
closer.
member that's really close to the train, and then there's a complete stranger that's far away. And this is like at a subway station, so like they're trapped inside of like the little
Yeah, the little divot in the floor.
the little divot, yeah. And they're like they fell in, and there's one that's right next to where the train is, and they're about to get hit by the train, and that's your family member. And then there's a stranger that can potentially be saved. Are you going to try to save the family member that has a less likely chance of being saved, or are you going to save the stranger who has a higher probability of being saved?
Just looking at that family member's probably already dead. I would try to help to save the stranger.
See,
'Cause-
and that's what I'm saying. Is it's not a lesser of two evils. It's a matter of what's possible.
Mhm. But if you were to give me,
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, and a lot of people will sit there and they'll think about it, and there will be some situations like this. If we're going hella hypothetical, there will be situations where both people die because somebody's just standing there thinking, who do I save, who do I help? And then there's
Yeah.
going to be people that just jump right into action based off of reflexes, no thoughts whatsoever. They'll just run and save their family
No thought,
member,
empty
or
head.
they'll run and save the stranger, and that's just completely reflex. That's the thing is, most situations like this, you don't have time to think. So you can't sit there and think about it. You just do whatever your body does. It's not necessarily a thought of what am I gonna do. It's just my brain's like, all right, we're doing this, and you just do it.
You don't.
And that's
you don't.
that's the
you
whole
don't
feels
think.
right thing.
You don't think deeply about it because you don't have time to. So
Exactly.
you just do whatever you think whatever you want to do in the moment, in that
whatever your heart
second.
desires. Yeah, then
Sure, if you wanna put it
it's
like
sort of like it's less of your brain is leading because you don't have the time to process what's happening. It's more like what you want as a human being. So your outcome,
Kinda.
your decision is more often than not going to be more selfish.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like hypotheticals and stuff like that are always like really tricky to dance around because
They're fun to think about though.
you know the train thing, the 2-in-1 is like you have time to think. If you have time to think, then you should figure out a way to save all three people. If it's like an actual situation that you're put in, you're probably not going to have time to think. And you're just going to do whatever feels right. And for most people, you're right. It's selfish. It's not about valuing another life over another life. It's about, what personally does my brain and my heart desire? What do I want? And that's what
Exactly.
most humans will do is the selfish
And
decision. Because
it'll
humans
probably
by
be
nature
save
are
someone
selfish.
close to you. Exactly.
It's not like it's not engraved into us to be selfless. They're selfless people, and if you ever meet somebody like that, awesome. But they're really hard to come by because by human nature, everybody is selfish in their own way. There's some things where they'll be less selfish than other people, and they'll be selfless, but in a hypothetical situation like this, almost every single, I would say at least 87% of the population will take the selfish route.
Exactly. Just because you're thinking about it in the moment and you want to save whoever's closer to you. But it's just how people, if you maybe not, maybe if you're in the same situation, you would probably go to the stranger and try to save them because you, in the moment, you think, yo, maybe I should save this one because it's more probably that they survive, right?
Yeah. Or even if they're all complete strangers, some people will feel absolutely no obligation to help at all, and they'll just walk away.
Exactly.
And
I don't like what you said in the train tracks. I don't have to take any part on this because I didn't cause this situation.
yeah,
That's exactly what you said in that situation. Like you don't want to take part on it, so you just walk away from it.
if
See,
I don't
but
flick the lever, I'm
that's
not at fault.
That's where it's different though. That's where it's different though.
No, it's
If
not
I was,
different.
it's completely different because on the subway situation, I'm given a chance to save a life. On my train
Yeah.
situation,
If you have two
am
people
only
in
given the
one
chance
rail
to
and
murder.
one another, you have the chance to definitely save one life at least if you go for the one person.
But I have the chance to save a life at the cost of murder. It won't cost me anything to save a life.
It's not murder because
It
it's not
is
your fault
murder.
the two people were placed like that.
But it is
What if
your
you
fault.
what if you try to help the person that's farther away from the train, but they still die? You touch them, so it's murder. No, it's the same thing that with the lever.
No, but
You're
that's
just
not the
deciding to
same.
walk away from that situation.
Because you made an active decision to try and help them. You did not put them in harm's way. You're putting them in
Yes,
harm's way.
but
with the
what
train
we're
situation.
saying on the other situation, you go for the one person and you do everything that's in your power to try and save them and get them off the tracks before the train runs over them.
See, and that's the way that I think of it, because like
Exactly.
in
And
a
instead of
bullshit
instead of just
situation
letting
like
it
that,
go.
I hate the situation like that. But if it's like 2-1, I can save 2 lives. I can try and save 1. I can most definitely save 2 lives, and I can put
Exactly.
one in harm's way, and I can try my hardest to save them.
Exactly.
And that's like, most people will look at that differently. Yeah, like you said, it's putting them in harm's way, and a lot of people won't do that. And that's a really hard decision to make, and most people will not go for that. But
And also
personally,
because you
for
have to make
me,
it in the moment.
like if I saw 2 people tied to a train track and the train was heading to them, and then I saw one person tied to another train track at a cross section, and I had to make the decision to take a life to save 2. Personally, I hope that this never happens to anybody, because being put in a situation like that is bullshit, and it's not really up to people to make that choice. But I would
What
flick
if
the
they
lever
had
100%
scratched your
of the
car
time.
before?
Do what?
What if they had scratched your car with a key before that?
Bro, what do you mean? That's brain dead. Is it the one person or the 2 people?
The 2 people.
It-
The
like,
2 of them
is
scratched your.
one of them did it, or 2 of them did it?
The both of them. One each side. One each door.
Bro, what the fuck? They're dying. What do you mean? If you have the audacity to key somebody's car, you don't deserve to be on this earth. I'm just saying, dog. That's somebody's hard work. That's somebody's baby, bro. And you're gonna fuck with it? Excuse
Oh,
me?
man. Okay. Yeah.
Well, do you believe in like an eye for an eye? Like if someone kills someone, they deserve to die.
That's really like hella situational. Like, you stole a pencil, I'm gonna steal your pencil back. Like, that's what I would consider
that's-
eye for an eye. But like, death for death, yeah, I would agree with death for death. If you killed somebody, you shouldn't be alive. If it's an accidental death, like vehicular
Like
manslaughter, then that's a different story. Like, if like drunk driving, if you're drunk driving, I don't think you deserve death. I think you should just be in prison for the rest of your life. Maybe not the rest of your life, but for a very, very long time. And like, if it's actual like murder, yeah, they deserve to die. They shouldn't be alive if they feel that they can take somebody else's life.
We're talking about death penalty here, and I thought you didn't want to talk about political situations.
Yeah,
like
I know,
this.
right?
Oh yeah, so talking about political
Just saying.
situations, banger transition by the way. In Sweden, they don't have the death penalty. They don't have life sentences.
All right, we're
either.
skipping over this. We're not actually going into
Exactly.
political stuff.
Okay,
No, hold on, that's not really.
talking about prison sentences in Portugal, instead of
All right, we're skipping over this. We're not.
putting-
We're not.
in
We thought
Portugal,
prison
instead of going to prison for recreational use of drugs, they put you in help centers to help you overcome your addiction.
That's fire.
They just did it
they
in
put you
Oregon.
in rehab. Yeah, they started doing that
Yeah.
in Oregon.
I think though it's a little bit different in Oregon. It's you can choose to get help and then they'll drop your charges.
If
If you
you're a
don't choose to get
dealer,
help, they'll
it's
put you in
different.
jail.
But if you're just using the drugs, they don't convict you for it. They try to help you to stop that.
Yeah, well, I think that's how they should do it everywhere, to be honest. Rehab is
Yeah.
very difficult, but if somebody can
Prison's
get
not
help,
gonna
they
help
should
you
take it.
'cause-
Some people won't take it. A lot of people won't take
Yeah.
it. But
Exactly.
I think if
But
you can
still.
get help, you should definitely take it.
Yo, I have scissors.
Octuple murder.
Yo, I have scissors. Look at this.
Octuple homicide. I'm gonna fucking cut your paper, bro.
Look at me, I have scissors.
Yo, that's a Swiss Army knife. Let's go.
One time I was playing.
It has scissors on it.
Cut myself.
I have a 12-inch bayonet in my car. Jeep.
I have a 12-incher.
You're lying. You're just you.
They call me $5, dude.
They call you
What?
$5 because you're that's your hood name.
Yeah, $5.
It's like somebody asking for your street address, but they say, "What's your street name?" Lil Marco. What's your street name? Lil Marco. You live on a street named Lil Marco? Oh, you meant my address.
What's your street name? Andrew.
Andrew. You live on a street named Andrew? Oh, you meant my address. Nah, I live on Moonlit Drive.
It's
I feel like
fire.
that's a good place to end it, though. We've been going for a bit. I don't want them to go on for too long because I feel like audience retention will just.
It's been like an hour, and you have practice in 9 minutes.
Oh shit, you're right.
There was an episode, I remember so much by Raid Shadow Legends and what the fuck was his name?
Sponsored by
Ghost.
Anchor.
This yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Sponsored by Cheez-Its,
episode,
hopefully.
Sponsored by Jesus.
We're recording this on the 1st of December, so it should be up by the 5th at the latest. We'll see. We'll
Depends
see.
how it goes.
Posted
Yeah.
on the 25th.
I hope you guys enjoyed thoroughly. And
Of course they did. Look at me, I'm here.
there's gonna
So
be a
you a
lot of
bitch for
editing.
not turning your
I'm gonna
camera
have to
on.
edit the video and the different audios in 2 different softwares.
Are you actually gonna take that part out, the one that you said you wanted to take out?
Yeah, probably.
The first part,
Okay.
probably.
Yeah, okay.
The
Then
one
it's
where
gonna
I
be
said
like
some
45
bullshit.
minutes.
Probably like
'Cause-
50 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
50 to
We don't have to do it
57.
too long.
But
Yeah, we don't have
yes,
to do it too long.
we are out of time, guys.
Like,
so
that's one of those
hope you
2
guys
hours.
enjoyed episode 2 of We Speak Idiot, hosted by yours truly.
It was
And
hosted by me, of course, Mr.
by
Avalon.
me,
Hosted.
Mr. Avalon Tico Man.
Obviously
We're
co-hosted
all
by
just
the best
named
host.
Avalon.
I would say
Pilot.
co-hosted by Saul or Pilot, but you know he didn't even bother to turn on his camera. Maybe if he
What the
turns on
fuck?
his camera for this last segment.
So my guess.
No, you're a co-host. You're a co-ho.
Co-host.
You're a hoe.
I'm a ho.
Yeah, that's right.
Hooray.
All right.
So-
I hope you guys enjoyed.
It's
All right, love you.
been
Bye.
nice.
Later, guys.